What's up, YouTubeverse? This is Donnie, and welcome to the newest edition of the new year of Donnie's Den. I'm back. Did you guys miss me? I miss you guys as well. I believe the last video I made was back in September, and on National Beard Day and how to embrace the mane. But since then, I haven't made any video content as of late because I've been ill. This flu, they say, is really bad, this flu strand, and I know this for a fact because it hit me twice. The first time that it got me, it lasted for like maybe 5 to 6 weeks, and then maybe a couple weeks after that, I ended up getting it again the second time. That lasted for like maybe 3 weeks. So when they say that this flu this year is really out of hand and it's bad, listen to them, because they're absolutely right. It's like the flu on steroids. It's really it's a rough one to shake. Especially when you get older. People of a certain age like myself, it's hard to shake it. It really wants to tend to stick with you. So a lot of my friends, a lot of my family and co-workers, they caught it as well, and so it's rough out here. So I hope that you guys take care of yourselves, wash your hands, wear a mask, do whatever precautions you can take to keep from getting this flu bug, because again, it is a rough one, like they said this year. It really, really is. Okay. So, but with that being said, I'm happy to be back. I missed you guys, and I just want to go over real quick about some new ideas I have about some new content, video content that I'd like to incorporate into my channel, this year for you guys. So I hope you guys will enjoy it, because I know I'm going to enjoy having fun, making the video contents. For example, me and my wife, we like to go out to lunch or a breakfast or a brunch at least once a week. So I thought, well, it'd be a good idea to do some video content, on the road video content of, the restaurants that we go to, what we're eating, or, what we're drinking, the cocktails or whatnot, here in South Carolina. So, I thought it'd be a pretty interesting content to share with everyone, and also, maybe do a few, I don't know, maybe dab around with a few, cooking content videos, nothing fancy, of course, but just something simple and basic, and fun to do, something that's really good, and just dabble around and have a little bit of fun with that. Okay. And speaking of recipes, maybe some cocktail recipes, I can throw in there as well. My wife, she swears by my dirty martinis, and my Bloody Marys and my old fashions. She says that they're better than the ones that we have at the restaurant. So, maybe I throw in some content of, some demonstrations of, some cocktail recipes I like to do. Some content of, being at the liquor store, and, the ingredients that I pick up, to make those, those cocktails, and of course, show you how to do the recipes, themselves as well, and, cigars. I love my cigars. That they are very, very enjoyable. Nothing more very relaxing than having a nice, smooth cigar and an old-fashioned. Okay? So, and I think the past 6 months or so, I think my cigar game has really went up a couple of notches. So, I like to do some content maybe with, some cigar bars I would like to go to, and, some cigar shops that I go to frequently, and show you what type of cigars or whatnot. Maybe this basic 101, you know, how to pick your cigars and choose them, and how to smoke them, and just the basic essentials or whatnot. Okay. So, I'm looking forward to this new content. And I like to also incorporate some older content as well, as far as, I like to take my walks. So, just incorporates maybe some more on the road videos or whatnot, okay? And, you know, um, again, with beards, I like to incorporate some beards care with that as well. The last video I made again was back in September. I believe it was Embrace the Mane, on National Beard Day. And, I was just doing some basic, one-on-one about, beard grooming and beard tips or whatnot. So I'd like to, incorporate a little bit more of that this year as well. And also, since if you look back at that video from then till to now, and you can see that the beard is really grown out quite substantially, and I'm really proud of that fact. So I'd like to share a few more tips of how I was able to achieve that goal and whatnot. Okay, and again, men's fashions and men's haircuts. I got a new barber, by the way, named Jay. I gotta give him a shout out at Divine Barber Shop. And this guy, he's a young dude, but you know what? This guy knows his stuff. He does a great haircut, a great beard trim, and the secret to a great haircut and a beard trim, of course, is having an awesome barber. So, but we'll get more into that, later on in the future, okay? But, but I'm really excited. I really am excited about the content that I want to bring this year. I want to bring something that everybody can relate to, not just guys my age, but to everybody, just everybody that's just wants to be the best version of themselves. Everybody that wants to look good, feel good about themselves, embrace themselves, embrace their life, and just be the best that they can be in their lives, the best version of themselves. Just live their lives and be happy. And so I'm really looking forward, to this upcoming year. Okay. So I really did miss you guys. I really did. And no, I didn't disappear like Jimmy Hoffa. He's gone. Where'd he go? That's my little poor imitation of Christopher Walken, but I'm working on it though, okay? But I'm back, I'm here, and I'm looking forward to this upcoming year, to share, if you allow me to share, part of my life, with you guys. I hope that it can be an inspiration to you guys, and I want you guys to also, reach back, share things in your life, use the comment box below if you have any ideas of content or something you'd like to discuss or talk about or see or whatnot. This isn't about, Donnie's Den. It's about everybody together in Donnie's Den, where we can learn and grow from each other and be better people, human beings, because of it. Okay. So I really highly suggest and look forward to you guys' suggestions and comments in the box. If you have any ideas whatsoever, I would love to share them. Okay. So so again, I'm looking forward to this upcoming year, you guys. I really, really am. And I missed you guys. I know I keep saying that, but I really did miss you guys a lot. And I miss doing this, and I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm feeling better now, healthier now, and God willing, be able to bring more content, to you guys, and that you guys will be able to share with me, as well as I'm able to share with you guys. All right. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm very, very excited about this upcoming year, and I hope you guys are as well. Okay? So, with that being said, this is Donnie's Den. Keep it real. Always keep it 100. Peace.